Om Shanti, Baba Sakar Murli, 15th of August 2022. Essence. Sweet children, you are the adopted children of God. Become pure and claim your inheritance of the pure world. This is the time of the final period. You must therefore definitely become pure. Question. Why can you give the title of ostriches to human beings of today? Answer. If you tell an ostrich to fly, it says, "I don't have wings, I am a camel." If you say, "Acha, carry the load," it says, "I am a bird." Such is the state of people today. If you ask them, "Why do you call yourselves Hindus instead of deities?" they say, "Deities are pure, whereas we are impure." If you say to them, "Acha, now change from impure to pure," they then say, "We don't have time." Maya has cut off the wings of purity. This is why those who say that they don't have time are like ostriches. You children must not be like ostriches. Song. Salutations to Shiva. Om Shanti. Who said this? Ask yourself this question. People have interpreted the meaning of Om in many different ways. By saying Baba, you can claim your right to his inheritance in a second. As soon as a son is born, he is said to be the heir. Then he grows from an infant to an adolescent. The same applies here. As soon as you recognize Baba and you know Baba, you become a master of the inheritance. Here, you are already mature. As soon as a soul receives the Father's introduction, he receives the Father's inheritance in a second. As soon as a son is born, he understands that he will claim his inheritance of his Father's property. This is the unlimited Father. He says, "O children, you souls understand that the Father has come. You children understand that you claim the kingdom from the Father, cycle after cycle. It is as though you become the masters of the world in a second. Om means, I am a soul and this is my body. Whose child am I, the soul? A child of God. The Father says, I am Om, the Supreme Soul. I do not have a body of my own. This is such an easy aspect. They think that Om means God. That would mean that everyone is God. However, there is only one God. He says, I am your Father. The Supreme Soul means God, the one to whom the whole world calls, O Purifier, come. No one else can say that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, teaches Raja Yoga through him, brackets Brahma Baba. None of them knows anything, and because of this, they have said that Krishna is God. It cannot be that he taught Raja Yoga or that he is the purifier. He is the first child of heaven. The one who is first also becomes the last. This is why he is called Shyam and Sundar, brackets the ugly and the beautiful one. Krishna takes the number 1 birth, and then, after 84 births, he adopts the name Brahma. The father comes and adopts the children. You children are adopted. You are children of God. You have the mother and father. There is also Prajapita. The father says, I tell you through this one's mouth that you are my children. You say, Baba, we belong to you. We have come to claim our inheritance from you. The intellect also says, surely the Father comes. The time when he comes is also something to think about. They say, O purifier, come. Therefore, he would come when it is the end of the impure world. This is known as the confluence between the end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle. Everyone is impure at the end, and everyone is pure at the beginning. The impure world is destroyed at the end, and the pure world is established, and then expansion takes place. It is also remembered that establishment takes place through Brahma. This is the Trimurti. You understand that the children of Shiv Baba are all brothers, and that they become brothers and sisters when creation takes place. Why is he referred to as the mother and father? So that the future inheritance can be claimed. Even though you have a worldly inheritance, you make effort to claim the Parlokik inheritance. This is the Iron Age, the land of death. The Golden Age is called the Land of Immortality. People here experience untimely death. The Golden Age is the divine world, where there is the original eternal deity religion. There is no Hindu religion. When they carry out a census, they ask, which religion do you belong to? When we say that we belong to the Brahmin religion, they put us under the Hindu religion, because those Brahmins are part of the Hindu religion. The Arya Samajis are also put under the Hindu religion. In fact, there is no such religion as the Hindu religion. Those who live in Europe are not said to belong to the European religion. Their religion is Christianity. Christ establishes the Christian religion. Acha, who established the Hindu religion? Therefore, the poor people get confused. They say it was established through the Gita. So, they are told, it is the original eternal deity religion that is established through the Gita. So, you belong to the deity religion. Then they say, but the deities were very pure. We are impure. How can we call ourselves deities? So, it is explained, Acha, become pure and belong to the deity religion again. Then they say, we don't have time. What you say is completely new. We definitely did belong to the original eternal deity religion. The residents of Bharat worship the deities. Because they are now impure, they cannot call themselves deities. If you tell them to come and become pure, they say that they don't have time. The father says, you are like ostriches. If they are asked why they are not called deities, they say we are impure. Acha. If you tell them to become pure, they say we don't have time. If an ostrich is told to fly, it says, I don't have wings, I am a camel. Then, if you tell it to carry a load, it says, I am a bird. Therefore, the Father says, Maya has cut off your wings of purity. During the month of rain, people worship Shiva and hold a fast. For you, the month of rain is the rain of knowledge. You become pure in order to become the masters of the pure world. People hold a fast and do not eat. The Father says, don't take poison. You also have to explain this. Shiva is worshipped a great deal. Now, Shiv Baba says, your fast is to abstain from vice. I have come to establish the pure deity religion. No one here is pure. Pure deities exist in the Golden Age. They are not born through vice. Otherwise, how could they be called completely viceless? Lakshmi and Narayan, Radha and Krishna, etc., are called completely viceless. Here, all are impure. They have no virtues. They themselves say, we are impure, degraded. The Father says, follow my directions and become completely viceless, and you will become masters like Lakshmi and Narayan. Your study is so great. Make effort to change from humans into deities. You have to become the masters of the world. There used to be the kingdom of deities in the Golden Age, and that deity religion is now being established once again. You become pure and claim your inheritance of heaven. Self means the soul. The soul receives sovereignty, which is known as self-sovereignty. Human beings are body conscious. It is due to body consciousness that they say it is their kingdom. Here you say, I am a soul, the master of this body. I will become an emperor. I will receive a pure body in the Golden Age. Souls are now impure. As are souls, so their bodies. Alloy has been mixed into souls. Souls were first like real gold. There was the Golden Age first, but then, when the Silver Age came, silver alloy became mixed into them. Then, in the Copper Age, copper was mixed in. At this time, souls are false, and the bodies too are false. This is called the Land of Falsehood. By your having yoga with the Father, the alloy will be removed. This is called the fire of yoga. In order to remove impurities from an ornament, it is put into a fire. This is the fire of yoga, through which the alloy is burnt. We become true gold and go back home with the Father. The Father says, you will definitely go back with me. In the Golden Age, there will be real gold. Why do they say that Krishna was ugly? The name and form of Krishna change. The Father now sits here and explains, you were beautiful, but alloy is now mixed in you. You have become completely iron-aged. I am now the goldsmith. I put the children into a furnace. This haystack will be set on fire, and everyone's body will be destroyed. Souls are imperishable. On the one hand, you will become pure through the power of yoga, and, on the other hand, everyone will experience punishment and settle their karmic accounts and then return home. This is the furnace, brackets bhatti, of God for making everyone pure. That one is the ocean of knowledge, and you, the Ganges of knowledge, have emerged from him. However, people think it is the Ganges. They even keep images of deities there. In fact, you are the children of God. You are the Ganges of knowledge, who will then become deities. When you go to heaven, you will be called deities. Souls and bodies are both pure there. They have now become impure. Bharat was golden-aged, and it later became silver, copper, and iron-aged. The Father is once again taking you to the golden age. Both you, the souls, and your bodies become pure. The Father says, I am the laundryman. I have come to wash you souls. All you have to do is remember the Father. That's all. By staying in yoga, you will be able to become the masters of the world. No one can become a master of the world with physical power. The two Christian brothers, brackets Russia and the USA, have so much power that if they were to come together, they could become the masters of the world. However, the law does not allow this. There is a story about two cats fighting between themselves and a monkey taking the butter from between them. So, those two fight between themselves and Bharat receives the butter. Sri Krishna is number one in this. This is why a globe is shown in the mouth of Krishna. It is not butter. Sri Krishna receives his fortune of the kingdom of heaven. The Father explains that everything will be destroyed and that you will then become the masters of the world. However, before that, you must follow the Father's Srimad. By following Srimad, you become elevated, and by following devilish directions, you become corrupt. This is a devilish, impure world. Not a single one is pure, whereas not a single person is impure in the pure world. Everyone is now impure. They even say, Sita Rama the purifier. We Sitas are in Ravan's jail. People call out, O Rama, come and take us to the pure world. They sing this, but they do not know anything. They continue to say whatever enters their minds. Ravan has put everyone completely to sleep. The Father now comes and awakens everyone. You know the biography of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the one who is the purifier and the creator of the world. You also know the biographies of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, and Lakshmi and Narayan. You also know about the 84 births of Lakshmi and Narayan. Therefore, you are full of knowledge. When you go to a Krishna temple, you understand that he was the first prince of the Golden Age. Now, in his last and 84th birth, he has become Brahma. These matters have to be understood. The Father explains to you, children, be very cautious. Don't cause sorrow for anyone. The Father is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. You have to donate the 5 vices. Make this donation and your bad omens will be removed. When there is a bad omen, holy beggars say, "Make a donation." Now the Father says, "My beloved children, make the donation of the vices and you will become deities, full of all divine virtues, and the eclipse of bad omens will then be removed. You will become the masters of the land of happiness." This is why the donation of the 5 vices is accepted. That is good. At present, due to the eclipse of the vices, you have become completely ugly. Baba only asks you for your vices, nothing else. The Father explains, you children now have to become soul conscious. Have the consciousness of being souls and remember the Supreme Soul. You have to claim your inheritance from Him. Therefore, you have to become soul conscious. Deities are soul conscious. Now remember me, your Father, and your sins will be burnt away. I will protect you. If you do not remember me, how can I protect you? The Father explains everything clearly. These things are not written in any of the scriptures. All of that is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. The Father teaches you in order to take you into salvation. I explain to you through this one's body. This is not my body. It is this one's old shoe. I have taken it on loan. I enter this one and make you pure. The Father explains so clearly. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence Vedana. 1. Follow the Father's Srimad and become completely viceless. Claim the kingdom of the world through this study. With the fire of yoga, remove the alloy that has been mixed into the soul. 2. Become soul conscious and remember the Father. The more remembrance you have, the more the Father will continue to protect you. Blessing. May you be a conqueror of attachment and reach the highest destination by transforming all of mine into yours. Where there is the consciousness of mine, there is upheaval. My creation, my shop, my money, my home, ... If you have kept the consciousness of mine on the side, even slightly, you will not find the shore of your destination. In order to reach the highest destination, transform mine into yours. Do not have any limited mine, but have the unlimited mine, which is my Baba. With the awareness of Baba and the knowledge of the drama, you will have the unshakable stage of nothing new, and you will become a conqueror of attachment. Slogan. Become a true server and continue to do altruistic service, and you will automatically receive the fruit of that service. Om Shanti.